Hello, my Red Knight family. Mr. Hantak here with one last technology help video, at least for now. I think this is kind of the last little bit that everyone should know as we start off our school year virtually. The last little bit of technology I think we should look at is Microsoft Word Online. As a reminder, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint are all available to you for free through Office 365, and they all work as long as you have a Wi-Fi connection. Excel and PowerPoint are ones that I haven't really fully mastered. I occasionally use PowerPoint Online for creating PowerPoints, but I also more or less use the one I have downloaded to my computer. Excel is one that I use a little bit for soccer, but I'm by no means an expert on that. Word I use quite a bit, and so I feel pretty comfortable showing off just what's available to you in Word Online. Let's click there. So the first thing Word prompts you to do is to start a document. New blank document will allow you to start from scratch. If you want some sort of template in place, you've got these templates available to you by clicking more templates. So like MLA style paper might be helpful if you're an upperclassman writing a research paper and you want some of that structure there already. You can click on that, delete whatever you don't need, and just follow the structure they gave you. There's also templates for resumes, cover letters, all kinds of stuff that you can look through too. I'm just going to click New Blank Document. So Word Online has all the functionality of Microsoft Word. There's a few things that behave a little bit differently in Word Online that I'll show as well. The first thing I always do when I start a document is name it up in this top bar here. If I just leave it as document, it means the next one I create will be document 1, then document 2, document 3. Don't be that guy. Don't be that student whose OneDrive just looks like document 37, document 38, document 39. Give these things names because it makes it easier to find. I'm just going to call this example essay. I'm not actually going to write an essay right now. Click that right here. And then from there, I can set up my font. I can set up my essay however I like. This home bar right here is where my font formatting comes into play. So I know that I like Times New Roman 12, so I'm going to switch this. Calibri is not bad. That is, or Calibri, whatever you want to call it. It's not bad. That is the default they use, Calibri size 11. I almost always change mine to Times New Roman 12, just a matter of preference. Notice that I do have the option to write in bold, italics, underlines. Under more font options, I can use strike through and those kinds of things too. I can also highlight and change my font color right here as well. You should know you do have the ability to create bulleted or numbered lists. And you can also change your alignment. So let's say I want to give a title for my essay. I'll change my alignment to center. Creative title. Hit enter to go to the next line. And then I can change my alignment back to set it to left. There's also these 3 dots right here for more options. Here's where I can change my spacing. Let's say I know my essay needs to be double spaced. I'll change it to 2. And I can get typing from there. So I hit tab. Blah, 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 blah. And notice that it goes on to the next line and automatically just drags it to that 1-inch margin on the left-hand side. So setting up my essay, setting up my paper how I liked is a good first step to take in Word Online. You should also know about some of the other tools available to you. Under the Insert bar, here's where you can add a table if you need to show data, like for a science or a math class. Picture, I can insert a picture to my document here if I need. New comment is more for your teachers to comment on your work. So let's say I send this into, let's say I'm in Mrs. Schlee's class, right? I send this to Mrs. Schlee and she hits new comment. She could type something like, what does this word mean? I don't know, Mrs. Schlee, because it's gibberish. And then I can see those comments on the right-hand side, so I can click on them and read them from there. If you need to do something fancy with your header and footer or your page numbers, you can insert those right here as well. Probably don't need layout or references as much. Review is also another way to keep track of your comments, so I can turn comments off and back on if I want to change my view there. I want to say that spell check is somewhere in here as well. Maybe it's under autocorrect. I think your spell checker can be found in review somewhere as well. And then under view, if you want to change what this looks like if you wanted to see this from reading view, you can change that up here as well. I'm going to go back into edit document. Probably the last thing that I need to show you is how to is how to save and share these documents. Right up here, there's a little moniker that says saved. This means that this document is saved, auto-saved, into OneDrive, so I can open this up at any point in my Office 365 apps under OneDrive. If it says saving, it means that it's registering my changes and saving in the moment. So that autosave function is really nice for all of us. Share is going to be your best friend when it comes to keeping track of this document or sharing it with your teachers and classmates. If I click share, from there it prompts for names. So like I said, I'm in Mrs. Schlee's class. So if I type in Schlee, just the last name, Mrs. Schlee and Mr. Schlee pop up. I'm in Mrs. Schlee's class. Let's say I'm writing this essay with another teacher, right? So Mrs. Schlee is going to grade our essay, but I'm writing this with another English teacher, like Mr. Lasley. Type in Lasley. There he is. And then once I can add a message here. It says, I might say, hello both of you. This is the essay Mr. Lasley and I are writing together. I hit send, and it sends this as an email along with the document and this message to both of them. I don't actually need to do that now. Some other options under File. If you wanted to download this to your computer, you click Save As. So you can rename it. You can download a copy to your computer. There's all these other options. Download as PDF is another one available to you as well. If you need an easy way to start a new document, just click New under this bar as well.